What's going on, y'all? Welcome back, and this is just a short video. I just want to try and help some of you guys because I also struggle with this. So if this relates to you, just listen up, right? So I had such a hard time understanding that, the Bible and that God and Jesus are still like alive and working today, because I always thought of it as just like a story. It happened past tense, it happened thousands of years ago and it stopped, because that's just how you kind of think of stories. You think of stories as, it happened back then, they're all dead, that's it, right? But the thing is even after Jesus died and even after he ascended and the Holy Spirit came down and was, the reason that his story just kept getting spread on and it was still so alive was because people right then and there were so impacted by it. They're like, oh my gosh, this is like the biggest news ever. And they just kept spreading it around. It kept spreading it around, and it was still so alive and real to them in that moment, even after Jesus rose. And even like years after that, it was still so real to them because it was still like the news. It was the gossip, Everyone was talking about it. You take it 1,000 years to this day, or 2,000 years to this day, everyone thinks of it as a story. It's past tense. And the reason, what's the reason behind it? What's the reason? Okay, yeah, we don't see Jesus out here walking around among us, but we have the Holy Spirit here with us. That's how you explain like these healings. That's how you explain like deliverances. That's how you explain, like children getting healed from diseases that are uncurable, stuff like that. But it's also because Jesus said to us that our mission is to go speak the word to all nations, to all people, right? And how many people are doing that to this day? How many people go out to their neighbors and say, hey, do you know who Jesus is? Do you know what he did? You know what I mean? And that's why I'm so inspired to make videos, is because I thought this too. And when Jesus came and was before me and I spoke to him, my whole entire life changed. And it was like, wow, God is real to this day. He's not a story time. He's not a story. He's not from the past tense. He's still alive. He's literally still here with us. And it just blew my mind. But no, seriously, we need to keep his message alive. We need to keep his works and all that he's done alive like it happened yesterday, and get people excited about Jesus, because Jesus is real and he is alive and he is so powerful, and he can change anything in your life that's going on, that's causing you pain. Because take it from me, he saved me from so much addiction, so much bad and evil in my life, and he transformed me, and he can do the same for you. I hope this message sits well with you, and God bless you.